I was the personal bodyguard for a billionaire heiress for a full 10 years. In those 10 years, I took bullets for her, got slashed for her, dealt with kidnappings, and shut down rich punks who harassed her. If she said at midnight that she wanted pastries from Ding to Lou, I'd run 20 kilometers in the rain. If she had a fever, I'd stay up all night and be her human pillow. Everyone said I was the most loyal dog by the young lady's side. Even she thought so too, until my 30th birthday. Looking at the scars this job left on me in the mirror, I suddenly got sick of it. I wanted to get married. I wanted a home of my own. So I secretly signed up for a dating site. The day we met, the girl was gentle and shy. I heard you work for the young lady, that's so impressive. I actually relaxed for once and smiled. Really? I'm thinking about quitting. Then the very next second, the restaurant's glass door got kicked open. Who said you could quit? Who said you could go on a date? I kept you around for 10 years. How dare you leave me for someone else? My name is Jack. I'm Miss Lucy's personal bodyguard. Today is my 30th birthday, and I just got done dealing with 2 drunk rich kids who tried to harass her. Jack, Miss Lucy said you worked hard tonight. Your bonus has been sent. Don't forget to check it. I stared at that long string of zeros on the screen and suddenly felt like none of it meant anything. Then my phone buzzed again. It was Miss Lucy calling me herself. Jack, did you clean up those 2 idiots or not? What a buzzkill. They totally ruined my beauty sleep. This afternoon, you're coming with me to the Bulgari launch event. I was quiet for a couple seconds. Miss Lucy, today's my birthday. Can I take the afternoon off? I want to visit my parents at the cemetery. Jack, are you serious? Your parents have been dead for years. The grass on their graves is probably 10 feet tall by now. What's there to see? She hung up without a second thought. I held the phone in my hand, listened to the deadline, and slowly lowered it. The man in the mirror was 30, with a vicious scar running from the corner of his right eye to his temple. I got it 3 years ago, taking a broken bottle for Lucy. Back then, she screamed in shock. Not because of me, but because she saw 2 drops of blood on the hem of her dress. Gross. This dress is a limited edition couture piece. You couldn't pay for it with 3 months of your salary. Give Jack a 500,000 bonus. Like the scar on my face and that dress could both be reduced to a price tag. That morning, I stayed at the cemetery for 2 hours. If you were still alive, you'd probably be pushing me to get married, have kids, and just live a safe, normal life. That afternoon at the Bulgari event, Lucy floated around the room like a butterfly, and I stayed right on her heels, watching every single person who came near her. A little celebrity tried to talk to her, and I stepped in to block him. He glared at me. Who the hell are you? Lucy smiled. He's my dog, super loyal, don't mind him. The people around us all laughed. I just stood there expressionless. Jack got called a dog by Miss Lucy again? Huh, guess he's used to it by now. Totally used to it. At 11 p.m., I finally got drunk Lucy back to the villa. Jack, I'm thirsty. I want the hot spring tea from Cloud Peak Manor. I checked the time. Miss Lucy, Cloud Peak Manor is way out in the suburbs. It'll take at least 2 hours round trip, and they close at 1 a.m. I want it, go now, or you're fired. Quietly, I turned the wheel and drove there. Just like I expected, the place was already closed. I begged the night staff for a long time before I finally got the last pot of hot spring tea. I kept it warm as carefully as I could and brought it back to the villa. But Lucy was already asleep. I stood outside her bedroom holding the tea, then gently set it down on the carpet. The next day, I was off. I quietly went to the coffee shop arranged by the dating site. Her name was Anna, and she was an elementary school teacher. She looked sweet and soft-spoken, and her voice was gentle. So, Mr. Jack, what do you do for work? I hesitated for a second. I'm a private security consultant right now. Wow, that sounds impressive. Are you usually pretty busy? Very. I'm basically on call all the time. Yeah, making a living isn't easy. I teach a graduating class, so I'm always working late too. We really hit it off. When she heard my parents had passed away young, there was genuine sympathy in her eyes. Looking at her warm smile, something frozen inside me finally started to melt. We agreed to meet again next week, and for once I felt a little lighter. But the second I walked out of the coffee shop, my phone started going crazy. The moment I answered, Lucy was screaming. Jack, where the hell are you? Get your ass to Starlight Plaza right now. If you're not here in 10 minutes, don't bother coming to work tomorrow. I clenched my teeth and took a cab over. On the luxury floor at Starlight Plaza, Lucy was tearing into a sales clerk. What kind of garbage store is this? Why would you sell the bag I wanted to somebody else? The clerk said awkwardly, Miss Lucy, this bag was actually pre-ordered by this lady. Do you even know who I am? I could shut this whole store down if I wanted to. Jack, she took the bag I wanted. Get it back for me. The woman panicked. I pre-ordered this a month ago. It's my daughter's birthday present. Miss, please watch your behavior in public. Lucy shot me a vicious glare. Whose side are you on? I've kept you for 10 years. A dog would at least know who feeds it. In the end, the store manager stepped in and promised to transfer another bag in for Lucy. Only then did she finally calm down and drag me out by the arm. In the car, she stayed cold the whole time. Then she suddenly snatched my phone. Let's see what was so damn important on your day off. She unlocked my screen. My heart dropped. I tried to grab it back, but it was too late. She saw my chat history with Anna and the reminder from the dating site about our meetup. The air inside the car froze. Jack, you actually had the nerve to go on a blind date? I gripped the steering wheel so hard my hands hurt. Miss Lucy, I'm 30. Wanting a family is normal. A family? What makes you think you get to have one? You belong to me. Without me keeping you around, what the hell are you? Miss Lucy, I'm just your employee. When the contract is up, I'm planning to resign. Resign? Go on dates? Jack, keep dreaming. What you owe me, you'll never pay back in this lifetime. Without my permission, you're not going anywhere. After that day, I was basically under house arrest. The basement had no windows, so I couldn't tell day from night. There was only one dim yellow bulb on overhead. I had no idea how many days I'd been locked up. Every day, someone brought me food, and it was always cold leftovers. On the third night, the basement door opened, and Lucy walked in. She looked a little drunk. Well, you know you were wrong yet? Miss Lucy, I wasn't wrong, I just want to get married. That set her off like someone had stepped on a cat's tail. Married? To who? That elementary school teacher? Let me tell you something. I already had someone go to her school yesterday. If she dares see you again, she can kiss her job goodbye. Lucy, come at me if you want, but leave her out of this. You raised your voice at me for her? Jack, you asshole, I kept you for 10 years and you're telling me that means less than some woman you've known for a few days? You think I'm gonna let you date? Let you get married? You're mine. I let her vent until she wore herself out. Then I finally said, Miss Lucy, it's been 10 years. I took 3 knives for you. Not a single dollar you gave me was wasted. I saved it all. Isn't that enough to buy back this life? She froze. Her eyes went wide like she was seeing me for the first time. After a long silence, she suddenly laughed. Jack, let me make this clear. It'll never be enough. What you owe me, you still won't repay in your next life. That Anna, language arts teacher at Jiangcheng Experimental Elementary. Her parents live in an old neighborhood on the west side of town, right? Lucy, don't touch her. That depends on what you choose. Keep being my most loyal dog, or watch your whole family suffer because of you. Then she turned and walked out. I collapsed into the darkness, my neck burning with pain. But that pain still didn't come close to the despair in my chest. On the morning of the 4th day, the basement door opened again. This time, it was Lucy's secretary. She brought a full breakfast and a first aid kit. Jack, eat something. Miss Lucy wants you cleaned up and ready to go with her to the stables this afternoon. She's really letting me out? Miss Lucy said if you think it through and admit you were wrong, and if you never bring up dating or marriage again, she'll pretend none of this ever happened. You'll still be Lucy's head bodyguard, and your salary will be doubled. What if I say no? Jack, why make this harder than it has to be? You know Miss Lucy's temper. She really did send people to Anna's school yesterday. They didn't do anything, but the warning was obvious. You can't win against her. Just give in. After all, there's 10 years between you. 10 years. Yeah, 10 years. I orbited around her like some loyal satellite and forgot that I was allowed to want a life of my own too. That afternoon, I took a shower, put on a clean suit, and made up my mind. Miss Lucy, after you. She got in humming, looking like she was in a great mood. I knew you couldn't bear to leave. Tonight, you're coming with me to a charity gala. There's an auction too. If you want anything, I'll bid on it for you. Her tone softened for once. I lowered my head and said nothing.